Good morning, Sandpoint Bulldogs. Will you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Sandpoint High School. What do you have for lunch today, Campbell?
Today's lunch we have chili con carne with beans and glazed cinnamon roll.
Chili con carne with beans and a glazed cinnamon roll. That sounds good. It's a Go Dog day.
That's my advice to you is focus on doing your absolute best. Don't worry about what others think, because all we can ever do in our life is give our absolute best.
Make sure to get a good night's rest and eat a healthy breakfast.
Several years ago, I went to a meeting with a middle school teacher, and they had cried because their ISAT scores were so low and they felt like they'd let down their students. You don't want to see me cry. Don't make Mrs. Old cry. Do your best.
That's right, students. Testing does begin this Monday, just a few days away. Freshmen and sophomores, you will be testing starting Monday. It is important that you visit the lists on the windows outside the library to learn what day and period you will be testing. For example, if you look at these lists, these are for Monday, the 14th. You will look down the lists until you find your last name. If your name's not there, you're not testing Monday. But if it is there, you will notice a period that you're going to be testing. This means that you will start the period by going to your normal class and having roll taken by the teacher. However, you will let them know that you are ISAT testing and quickly move your way down to the library to begin the test. The librarian will be taking roll and you'll be completing that ISAT test that day. Testing will continue throughout the week, so thinking ahead, you'll want to look at these lists for Tuesday, then these lists for Thursday, and so on. If you don't see your name on a list, like we mentioned, that just means you're not testing that particular day.
You know more than you think you know. Do your best.
Next school year, we'll be returning to an A-B block schedule. That means you'll be taking 8 classes at a time, 4 of them on A day and 4 of them on B day. Class material is spread out over a longer period of time, but you'll be managing more classes at the same time compared to the 4x4 schedule we've been on these past 2 school years. It's super important that you find the right balance of all the things that are part of your life, like school, work, sports, family, and friends. Students are most successful when they take classes that challenge them just the right amount. We know that learning happens when we extend ourselves to understand something new or different. We also want to be careful to ensure that students have an adequate foundation to find success through those challenges. For this reason, please talk to the teachers you have this year to determine what level is right for you. Your teachers will be reviewing your selections, and they may make a recommendation of either a level up or level down, depending on their understanding of you as a learner and your performance in their class. If a teacher recommends a different placement, your counselor will meet with you this spring to discuss your choices, and we can talk about any placement changes at that point. Be sure to discuss your options with a parent or guardian as well. Here's the typical 4-year flow of classes. When you look at your 4-year planning worksheet, you'll see the different levels that are available for each course. You'll take your 4 years of English. You'll also notice that math is labeled in general because students begin with different math classes as they enter high school, and there are many levels and options at each grade level. Similarly, there are many choices for junior and senior year science after you've completed physical science and biology. You'll notice you'll have health and PE. You'll have U.S. history spread out over 10th and 11th grade, speech as an 11th grader, and then government and economics in your senior year. We're so fortunate at SHS because we're so many electives to choose from. Try something new or finish a level 3 or 4 class. There's so many opportunities. It's important to make sure that you qualify for the electives that you choose. All of the important information is in the course catalog, which is in the SHS website under Quick Links. If you choose a class that you're not qualified for or have not met the prerequisites for, you'll not be able to take it, and one of the other electives on your schedule will be chosen. When you complete the class registration form, you will choose 8 priority electives. We'll do our best to accommodate your priorities, but please know that the schedule is complicated and you may not get your first choices. You'll also choose 4 alternate electives. Make sure you select classes that you'd like to take, even if just a little bit, as these backup choices are likely to end up in your schedule. Be sure to write your class selections on the 4-year planning worksheet as well, as we will be collecting those this year.